Central Catholic to the press room finish in first place with their final record of 13 wins and 1 loss. Head coach Brandon Kretzmer is here along with Jacob Ackman, Andrew Wilson, Nate Allers, Connor McBride, Daniel Feltus, and Brett Newman. Coach, why don't you start us with an opening statement, and then we'll open it up for questions.
Oh, man. Again, not taking anything for granted. I'm blessed to be where I'm at a school and a program like this with the traditions and the success we've had. And taking over for Coach Poposi, meant the world to me. Again, he's was a great mentor for me, for him to still be around and be able to go to ask questions for. That meant a lot to me, but credit goes to these kids. From day one, again, after Coach Poposi retired, once they named I was head coach, these kids bought in and believed, again, being a program like Newman, having success, it might have been easy for them to, but with the new head coach, these guys believed in themselves, believed in the coaching staff, and what they accomplished this year is unbelievable, and it's all hats off to them.
All right, questions for coach of the student athletes?
Jacob, getting the passing game going there a bit, what were you guys doing to try to hit some of those long passes?
Well, the big thing was to establish the run first. We knew Nashville going in was a very physical defense, and their backers came hard, and they only had one safety over top. So Coach executed and called a great play, kind of like a cover 2 buster on that first one. Connor ran a great route, so I just had to put it in the right spot.
Daniel, just defending their run, what were you guys doing well to try to stop them when they were sending Metcalf up the middle quite a bit?
Well, we did a good job at containing, but I got to give it off to our backers and our nose guard for keeping the run game up the middle, get stops.
Anything else?
You had a key sack there, I think, on Nashville's second to last drive. Walk me through what you're seeing in that one.
Well, I seen we had a contained and he was going to try running up the middle, so I kind of just went in for it and got him.
Andrew, the interception that you had, what were you seeing on that one?
I just saw the ball, got thrown number 88, and he was kind of bobble it, and then I saw a couple of our linebackers go and hit him. I knew they hit hard, so they're going to knock the ball loose and it was going to pop up. And luckily, I was just in the right spot at the right time and got it.
For any of you guys on defense, was it similar to what you were seeing in Fieldcrest last week? Was the passing game something that you had to adjust to this week that was different?
For me personally, Colin, that's the first time we've really seen up-tempo all year, and you can't really portray that in practice. We knew they had an up-tempo offense, but they were going really, really quick. And they caught us a couple times trying to sub and whatnot, but I think that first drive got us settled in, but we just had to get lined up quick, and we were able to get adjust and get the calls in eventually.
Brandon, was there a certain point in the season that maybe you felt like this team had something special that you felt like could make a run like this?
I can't really pinpoint one game or one part of the season, but again, early on, there was a lot of question marks, and again, with Coach Poposi retiring, we lost a lot of good football players from last year. But early on, we battled. We had some really close games, and I think throughout the season, we didn't really have the Newman games that people were used to with blowouts and running clocks and things like that. But so I think we kind of flew under the radar, and that was definitely fine by us. We just kept doing what we had to do, and I think those close games were due to tough competition and to again, just getting used to our system and new coaching staff and whatnot. But I wish I need to ask these guys when the playoffs started what the difference was. But I think they just really became a team and became a family, and they didn't want this thing to end. And they set a goal for themselves, and just the family, how much they wanted to be together throughout these 5 weeks of the playoffs. Again, it's something that I won't forget, and I definitely don't think they'll forget.